On count one, the racketeering conspiracy charge, Sean Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, perhaps the most complicated charge for the jury to understand.
One post, one trial, and the culture cracked wide open. They said Diddy was done, but now the verdict's in, and the silence from the industry is louder than ever. What's good? My name is Tony Fair, aka Teflon, and today we're talking about Diddy. The real verdict is finally here, not just in court, but in the culture. Because when they thought he was finished, the fake friends started showing their true faces. And now, Diddy knows exactly who switched up on him. Let's break it all down. On July the 2nd, Diddy was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, but he was convicted on 2 lesser charges related to interstate prostitution. This all came after months of allegations, FBI raids, viral footage, and media speculation. The courtroom was tense, the industry was louder, and the reactions, everything from silence to celebrations to straight up shade. But here's where it gets real. When Diddy was indicted, a lot of people started moving different. Brand deals disappeared, artists distanced themselves, people that he put on went ghost. That's why this verdict is personal. Diddy just got a front row view of who's real and who was just riding the wave. You can see it in the IG post, you can feel it in the silence. The loyalty was conditional, and he took notes. So now the question is, what does Diddy do next? Does he build quietly? Does he speak out? Or does he come back stronger than ever with new partnerships, new energy, and zero tolerance for fake? Because the real verdict isn't what the judge said, it was what was revealed about the culture. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you think Diddy deserved what's coming to him? Because you got to think about this. He did get found guilty of something. So there's a possibility that he's going to serve some time. But I think what is worse than that is, after all of this is said and done, his reputation, his brand has all been tarnished. Because those videos, those things that were said in court, they're going to always be with him from now until the end of time. See, a lot of us kind of forget about one thing. You may do a crime, right? And you may be found guilty. But a lot of times when you do these crimes, or you necessarily, maybe not necessarily doing a crime, but say you got accused of a crime and you were found not guilty, like this particular situation. When detectives, the prosecution started investigating that crime, they reveal things that weren't mentioned in that crime. And those things may not be crimes, they just don't look good. You know what I mean? You have things that we do as regular people. If people knew, they might look at you kind of funny. Like, why you did that? Why you walked out the store with that drink and you ain't pay for it? You know, just stupid things that people do that are very minor things, but when it's put up on a microscope, it starts to build a kind of an image of your character, like who you are as a person. So when you start hearing thousands of bottles of baby oil, when you start hearing or seeing somebody getting hit, when you start hearing stories of cars being possibly, when you start hearing stories of people being flown in to partake in things that may be a little raunchy, you know, you don't forget those things. So although he possibly may walk away with this with a slap on the wrist, some probation, or maybe a year in prison, when he's done, you know, those things are just gonna be kind of like they're waiting on him. So you guys tell me in the comment what you think. It's your boy, Tony Fair from Teflon Media. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next. Let's get it.
You can keep that Rico, keep that